Hi, today is March 15, 2017, and I'm going to take a look at the best TV shows still on air.
Great. You got the cash?
Yeah. No,
Well,
right here.
no, hold on. How do we know that you're not going to take the money and drive away?
What you doing, Skippy?
Exactly what 1970s television crime dramas have taught us. You give us the helium first.
Oh, how do I know you're not going to drive away without paying me?
Guess I'm not the only one to watch 70s television crime dramas.
To be on this list, it has to be TV shows that manage to make me laugh or have creative ideas to offer. And it has to be good still on this day. The Simpsons is a great example of a show that isn't going to be on this list, since the quality of the episodes have gotten down so low that only one episode on 50 is really good nowadays. Also, I won't put on this list any late night television shows. So, sorry Samantha Bee and John Oliver. Keeping that in mind, let's begin. Number 10. Bates Motel. Bates Motel is a show about Norman Bates, the former killer from Psycho. It shows us his story in details and his complex relationship with his mother, while also offering us some entertaining storyline to make it worth our while. It's a show that, even though it had a really weak second season, seems to get better every year. Not so long ago, the final season began, and by God, it is great! Season 4 was a blast, but Season 5 sure is taking it to the next level, to, I presume, end it on a high note. Number 9. Stranger Things. Yeah, I know, sorta really cliche, especially for a show that only lasted one day, but the season we had last year was really solid, and like most of us, I couldn't stop watching it. It was fun and an homage to the genre that is so popular nowadays. It took popular nostalgia and gave us something that wasn't trying to hold us back. Sure, it wasn't perfect, but it was way better than I expected and genuinely wonderful for the fan of the 80s culture that I am. Can't wait for season 2. Oh crap. Number 8. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I know it's a comedy, but in 4 seasons, the show hasn't lost its qualities. Au contraire, this show keeps getting better and has more and more complex stories. For those who don't know, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is about a cop unit in New York, led by a serious cop and his favorite, a man-child named Jake Peralta, played by one of the greatest comedians of our time, Andy Samberg. The show features a lot of colorful characters and has a story that actually follows up, no status quo. The main reason it's in here is because Brooklyn Nine-Nine's gonna be the most hilarious show that I've seen in a while, and the mid-season ended on a big cliffhanger. Hashtag pray for Gina. Number 7. South Park. South Park is well known for its crude humor, its lack of remorses for vulgar depictions, its insane characters, and their twisted messages towards society. The show over the years made a lot of people angry, yet it manages to be fucking awesome. South Park is a cartoon made out of construction paper that looks innocent and cute, but is in fact a sophisticated critic of our society. The show has lost its creative flow over the years, but I've put it on this list because of the last 2 seasons. The last seasons were basically one giant episode, only one story separated in 10 parts. Season 19 criticized the PC culture, while Season 20 criticized the exact opposite, which was great since they always had material coming from that fascist bastard. Fuckface von Clownstick. Number 6. Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is a simple cartoon about a regular family's hamburger business. It never tried to be a big shot cartoon, but it managed to be aired the same night as The Simpsons and Family Guy on Fox, which means that adult cartoon fans, including myself, started to be interested by Bob's Burgers. I realized by watching episodes one by one that it was more than a simple cartoon. It was hilarious. The character had way more personality than what we're used to see in basic TV show, and the offered plots are really original. It's a show that never stopped to be good. The first season are as good as the latest season, and there are no bad episodes. Yeah, a show without bad episode. In my opinion, the closest thing we have to a bad episode are the episodes that are just so-so, like the pilot, for example. While I was watching the 6th season from last year, something hit me. The 6th season of Bob's Burgers was better than the 6 seasons of The Simpsons. Bob's Burgers managed, in all its simplicity, to be better than a Simpsons season from the golden era. That, my friends, is incredible, which explains why it's number 6 on this list.
Don't tell me to shut up! Question 1. It's my daddy!
Number 5. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is a show that marked the returning force of Adult Swim. It first started as a Back to the Future parody, but it became over the episodes much more than that. The characters are way crazier and the plots are way more complex since they can go to an infinite number of universes. The solid writing gives us a show that will always be able to renew itself. And the person working on it put all their efforts to make quality over quantity. As you can guess, Rick and Morty is one of the most creative animated TV show ever, in my opinion. It definitely has its place with Futurama. Last season ended on one giant cliffhanger, back in October 2015. Season 3 is coming soon and we cannot wait. Number 4. Doctor Who. After more than 50 years and more than 12 doctors, this piece of art manages to stay fresh and offer us one of the most solid scenarios in television history. For those who don't know, Doctor Who is... how to explain? About an alien traveling through time and space in his telephone booth time machine, but who is always accompanied by a young woman. Also, he always lands in London for some reason. More seriously though, the show gives us charismatic characters and has a concept of regeneration that can make the show last forever, which is, surprisingly, since I can't say that for any other show, a good thing. Every season has a cool complex story / villain to offer us, and it manages to have hilarious moments since every situation is possible on this universe or another. Well, this year is going to be the last Peter Capaldi's and Stephen Moffat's year, so changes are coming, but for now the show is still pretty great, and the story arcs are more complexly written and fun than ever. Number 3.
Danger Zone.
Archer's gotta be the most hilarious animated TV show on TV right now. The stories are excellent, the humor switches from light to dark at least 10 times throughout one episode, the references are awesome, the mysteries are captivating, and the characters are so in your face. There's nothing not to love about this show. It's about a secret spy agency called ISIS, who solve national problems by using every single wrong way possible. It's a show that simply has balls. I'm not just saying that because the animation is so freaking cool, but Archer isn't scared of doing major changes. I don't want to spoil, but for an entire season, the characters decided to become the bad guys, and the show changed its name for Archer Vice. It was one of the greatest seasons, and the show pursued their concept season by doing, not so long after, Archer PI, and, coming soon, Dreamland, which I hope is great. Before I unveil number 2, I just want to say that choosing between number 1 and number 2 was almost impossible. Both shows are clearly the best thing in television right now. But one little thing made me choose between these two. One little thing that I will reveal during my opinion on my favorite currently ongoing show. So, number 2. Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul is a show about Saul Goodman, the lawyer from Breaking Bad. It shows him as Jim McGill, the person he was before Breaking Bad. This show has proven itself more than a spin-off since episode 1. The universe and atmosphere are totally different from Breaking Bad, and it is slower to develop more the characters psychologically. Every episode of the show is amazing in its own way. I would even say that some of the creative decisions are better than in Breaking Bad, my absolute favorite TV show. For example, the use of black and white in the show is amazing. It's hard to explain without spoilers, but it symbolizes something important. If you've seen the show but you don't get it, you will in the season 3 premiere.
It's showtime, folks. It's showtime. It's showtime, folks. Showtime.
Before showing you my favorite currently ongoing TV show, I want to put some honorable mentions.
Anybody moves, anybody says anything, cut the boy's other eye out, feed it to his father, and then we'll start. You can breathe. You can blink. You can cry. Hell, you're all gonna be doing that.
Love is patient, but it's not gonna put up with all the side chatter, so let's knock it off.
At least she's yelling at someone else for a change.
Howard!
Sun, shine on me today. Sun, dry my tears away. How I need your warm embrace to shine upon my crying face. Oh, sun, shine on me today. Sun, give me a little light.
Choice, I had to do it. I just see the opportunity of when I'm gone, everyone gonna remember my name. Big Smoke.
Okay, he opened it, but no reply. For a good time, call Eric.
Oh, hey, Eric. Hi, this is Zorn. I got your number off the bathroom wall here. Evidently, you seem to be a good time expert, is that correct? Well, I'm just looking for something to do with my 17-year-old. No, no, I'm not gonna do that with my son. Because laser tag is dumb.
Everything I ever did, I did for her. Now she's gone. But I'm still here. Sometimes, I wonder if she can see me through your eyes. What would she think of me now?
Well, I think you're pretty great.
Also, just to tell you, I would have loved to put Twin Peaks on the list. The show isn't technically over since season 3 is coming May 21st, don't miss it, but season 2 finale aired more than 25 years ago. So I guess it would have been kinda cheating putting the show here. So let's just say I give it a double honorable mention. Now the moment you've been waiting for, number 1. BoJack Horseman. Before I saw this show, I didn't believe it was as good as people said it was. I've watched the entire show last year and it proved me wrong. This show truly is amazing. It's an emotional roller coaster taking us to deep places we didn't even think we had. The show is cynical, the humor fits to the ambience, the story is ever so interesting, the animation is really good, and, like I said earlier, it hits us in many emotional places. It's a show to watch at least once in his life, and it only keeps getting better. Not going to spoil here, but last season was incredible. It offered us absolutely wonderful storytelling, and there's this one episode that simply cannot be described with another word than art. It was an experimental episode where there are no dialogue, just beautiful music and a touching story to tell. Like if Koya and his Katsi met Lost in Translation. Yes, this is cynical and depressing as hell, but the messages are strong and the characters, every character, live a journey worth telling, and the show isn't afraid to use the power of words to tell them. A show like Better Call Saul truly is great because it reuses some of the things that are awesome from Breaking Bad and creates a new complex story with it, while BoJack Horseman simply is unique. Watching the first episode, I thought it was going to be a regular cynical adult cartoon. But I realized on the first season that the show was way deeper than this, and it simply hit me emotionally. Not a lot of TV show can do that, especially on every single episode. This is why I've put the show number 1 on my list, and this is why you should go see it right away. And that was my top 10 favorite currently ongoing shows. If you agree, disagree, or think I've missed some, share it on the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care and see you next time.
Fuck, man. What else is there to say?